Good morning everyone, I am here again, it is Challenge Elf, and today I thought let's dive into some games. I love the game I'm about to play, and I'm sure everyone by now will know exactly what it is. It's this one where, you know, everything is very cubular. That's probably all I need to say really. So I'm going to start recording and we are here in Minecraft. This is actually the second attempt I'm making. First one, for some reason, when I went to capture my game, the camera, which was also recording my audio and my face, decided to stop working. So that was useful. Okay, so let me just fiddle with the sound again. Done. Okay, here we go. My Minecraft on my computer. We are going to go immediately into single player, and yes, it is called Slice of Heaven because I thought I'm going to make this really nice. It's going to be beautiful, it's going to be just where I want to be, and oh, I've landed and you can immediately hear the cows. This is the front of my Slice of Heaven. So this is my world. I have been making this for a little while. It's been a little while since I've been here, apart from this morning when I first did the recording. I'm going to stop talking about that now. Anyway, and what I have done is I have used only materials found in the area. So I spawned just over there somewhere, I think, and I found my way over here, and I found there was a little bit of a cave here. It wasn't a deep one, you could see the back of it, and I thought, right, brilliant, let's start that out, and that's basically where I've started. And it's quite nice because it's near a water source, it's underneath a hill, so it's all looking quite sort of natural and aesthetic. In these woods around me, you will see that they are mostly, well, that's all original down there, mostly oak trees with some birches. I have obviously been farming a little bit and planted some more for wood, and that's the wood I've used throughout, so it's all oak or birch, because I have literally not gone very far to find anything else. I mean, look at my map. That's as far as I've explored. Anyway, on with the tour! This is my lava pit. It was going to be a one of those automatically refilling ones, so you take only the centre block out. I haven't got a bucket. Take only the centre block out, and that would then sort of refill it in. But I've decided that's a faff, and seeing as it's a PC game, this stuff is going to be never ending anyway. So let's get a cinematic camera in there. Ah, that's better. It's a bit easier on the eyes, isn't it? Outside protective fence, you'll see that goes up and all the way around the top. That's just to stop any monsters coming down and dropping into my... There's currently a little farming area down here. Now, as you can hear, let me just close the gate. This is not good for doing this with. I've got a couple of little crops here. I've even got my composter, and for anyone who doesn't know what a composter does, any leftover seeds, you just come over to the composter, you go pop, 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 pop. There you go. You start to see it filling up. When it's filled all the way up to the top, you get bone meal, which can be placed on a block of grass to help grow flowers and grass, as I have done up there. You can give it to small baby animals to help them grow. You can give it to trees to help them grow big, and all that jazz. Now, speaking of animals, you guys are being noisy. Now, these guys, as well as the chickens that you hear, will be moved over there, where those hay bales are. That is, I have flattened it. I haven't changed any other sort of aspects. I've literally just sort of chopped off the top so that I can have like an animal farm over there. Anyway, back to the house. So as I said, I've used only materials that I have found in the area. So there's andesite, there is this stuff, the bricks and the terracotta have been made from clay, which I found in the nearby lakes and rivers, and I've sort of made it different levels and different bits sticking out. This is all still a work in progress, this isn't a final thing. For example, I did like the idea of the purple glass in the first place, but I'm not too keen on that idea now. So, going in. Oh, before we go in though, a little bit of redstone you'll see. If I push this button... Oh yes, that is a doorbell. I felt quite pleased when I worked this out. In through the door. I'll quickly show you my doorbell. This is my doorbell. So that's one note. So there's the redstone coming into that note. We've then got a delay switch, which I completely forgotten what it's called. It's a repeater. I need to be stood here, and they go tick, 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 redstone repeater. That then repeats the signal into here. That ignites that. Then a 4-tick delay will then go to that one, which is where you get the pause between each note, and I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to nip down here because we can hear the chickens. These are my chickens. These guys will also be moved over into the animal enclosure. Through this archway we have a nice little lookout bit, and as you can see, I haven't got a bow and arrow, there is a zombie blobs there, zombie blobs. Now these pressure plates are here just to stop spiders getting up. Okay, it doesn't stop spiders coming in from above, but ideally if they fall in here they're probably gonna, you know, take a bit of damage anyway. The walls all the way along here, underneath here, are at least 3 blocks high, so even an Enderman can't poke his face over, because there's nothing worse than strolling along and then you just see an Enderman's face right there in front of you, so that's no fun. Down here we have steps. Again, this is all made from materials mined from here, so I've got stone steps, polished diorite steps, polished diorite slabs, and a bit of andesite as well. And I have this nice archway here made from stone walls, some steps, sort of different shapes and stuff. Hello zombie mate, how you doing? You alright there? You okay there mate? Yeah, you chilling? He's a noisy bugger, isn't he? Right, so are you gonna... Alright, oh god, right, I'm gonna go, I'll go, right, fine. Now I'm gonna take you up, oh, I'm getting slightly dizzy, up this way. Little flower pots here and again with the colourful addition. Here, of course, is my bed, which I will pop myself in. I really do need to change the colour of the glass in the windows. I think light grey is the most sort of natural colour. That doesn't have like lots of marks across it like the plain glass does. As you can see, I've used stripped wood in here. It's all quite oaky, all quite warm feeling, except for the floor, which is stone. That's the original stone that was here. And then looking upwards, I have a purple daylight window. So I'm going to shimmy on out this way, spare note block, which makes this noise if you have it on stone. A drum bass. Okay. Ooh, cake. Thank you. Right. Now the original wall actually only came to about here, more or less, and then I've dug further back. So we've got a nice little working area, all stripped wood again, and then the fences are more as a aesthetic to kind of make it look as though it's all being held up. I quite like that. I'm going to hurry up and get away from these cows and chickens. Obviously we've got storage. This is all just sort of temporary, like it's not definitely staying here. As I said, it's all a work in progress. Furnace, Mocha furnace, and if you didn't know, if you stick a lava bucket in and cook with it in a furnace, you can cook 100 items and get an achievement at the same time. Down here, straw. This is where I intend to have like a secret door which will lead to storage, but on this side I've already had to start digging for storage. There will be a sticky piston door which I'll figure out how to do and have a hidden button somewhere, or a pressure plate or a timer or something. And this is currently where everything I am mining is from, and that includes stuff from inside, it's stuff from outside, it's stuff from the caves. That's all stuff to cook with. And then right down here we've got the precious bit, and I'm thinking of having another sort of secret door at the back to hide my precious stuff, things like diamond armor and obsidian maybe, which I have harvested before. I've never actually built another portal. I've never been to the nether, I've never been to the end. So that's definitely something on my to-do list. Right, so while it's sunny, I'm going to go up the stairs, up the helical staircase. It's not spiral, it's helical. This is the very top of the hill. This is the middle of the top of the hill. Obviously it's not the highest hill around, but it's the one I chose to sit at. And this is a good place for when phantoms start attacking, and you can hang out here and they'll come swooping down. Now, as you can see, this biome is massive. Like, I did explore once in this direction and then promptly died, but thankfully that was a copy of the game, and it's just more of just this forest. Like, I think the sea is in roughly that direction somewhere, but otherwise this is a massive biome, so I do need to go out exploring. What I've done with this is, although I have taken out quite a lot of the hill, I'm still trying to make it look as though this is naturally formed like this, without sort of taking too much or adding in too much either. Right, back through the gate. Whoop. Back down the helical staircase. All the way down, 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 and I'm just going to keep going, all the way down into my mine, which is of course how I have got the iron armour, although I do need a hat. I have yet to die, officially, so I've got these bits where I've excavated, and what I love to do is go all the way down. If I come across any caves, I will explore, like that one through there, and I will torch it up like there's no tomorrow, all the way down, 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 right down to bedrock. So this is obviously the bedrock, the stuff that you cannot break, the stuff that's just here forever and ever and ever. In fact, you used to be able to break it and then just fall out the earth. So this is the start of the most efficient way of mining. So I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. Just off bedrock, I then have, it doesn't matter where you start really, you have a tunnel start, 2 blocks, and then a tunnel. And then on the floor above, so torch there, look up, and oh, it's not a tunnel there, it's there. I've realised this is the most efficient way of digging, because if you have a tunnel excavated at this level on the bottom and then a tunnel excavated at this level here, then there are still some blocks that you may never see, which includes basically this whole line here and here's this whole line here. So by at least staggering it to one side, you're eliminating the possibility of walking past a block of diamond. Now, as you can see, I like my cake. I've got cake everywhere. It's not this one. There is a level. Which tunnel was it? Was it this one? This one. Ha! Naturally occurring obsidian right underneath me. That is more than enough to make another portal, probably even a big one, since you can make them custom sizes, as long as they fit a certain ratio and aren't massive. So yeah, I've got obsidian. I just need to get to digging, which is obviously what I was going to do, seeing as I'm holding all these pickaxes. That's why I keep hold of stone. Lots and lots of pickaxes, and I'm a very patient person. I will sit and I will mine for hours on end. Don't worry, I'm not going to stick that in any videos for you, unless you happen to find this noise therapeutic. Oh! Literally about to say I haven't had any scary cave noises yet, and that one just happened, so that wasn't nice. That's in fact, those cave noises, I happen to know, only occur when there is darkness, so that means there is a cave or a dark place nearby where that noise can then generate. It's kind of like a mob that can only generate in the dark, except obviously doesn't hurt you, and it only lasts for as long as the sound lasts, and then it's gone. So yeah, I could literally be here and just dig forever as I talk about caves, but oh, there we go. See, told ya. See, that was nearby, that's where I heard it. I'm going to put that there. Hopefully there's nothing. So that should stop anything from spawning. Anyway, back out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!